this, and I'm totally gonna pretend it's not because I'm a perfectionist and I did really like the audio on the last one. And I feel like today I'm not gonna like the lighting because it keeps changing. Like, seriously, son, can you stay in one place for like 10 minutes? Thank you. Anyway, hi, in case you accidentally fell in this video, my name is Anya, and in case you already know me, how the hell do you deal with me in real life and you still watch me on YouTube, seriously? I'm bored as hell during quarantine. Today's Friday, the 27th, and it's day 14 for me, and I still have 5 weeks to go. I'm really about to lose my mind, so I put together a list of things to do. I have work from home, and I don't go to school anymore, and I don't see my friends anymore, and I feel like that TikTok girl. And really, everything I ever tried before is not fun anymore. So I made a list of things I'm actually enjoying and things that you can try as well, because maybe I'll listen to myself a bit more if I see myself in a YouTube video. So let's get started. Traffic's so bad outside today. You're supposed to be at home, people. So the first thing is watch online classes. Second is keep up with shows. I know there are people out there, I don't know how they managed to watch a whole season, or 2, or 3, or I don't know, 11 seasons of the same show without getting sick of it, which is a completely foreign concept for me. The next thing is learn a new skill. We could also try to learn a new language, a sign language, or an instrument. I've been trying to teach myself how to play the guitar, and it's hard. I feel like after you turn 20, everything becomes basically impossible. Read books, but read books that you actually like, because I know that for school we have to read a bunch of stuff that we're not actually interested in, and it sucks. If you read fan fiction, go ahead and do it. You have time to do it now. A lot of it, actually. Binge TikToks, which I've been doing. I always said that I wouldn't fall into the TikTok trap, and I did. Or you can make TikToks. You might go viral. I don't know. Have fun with it. You can exercise. I've been trying to do that because I'm very unfit. I haven't exercised since I left ballet, and I left ballet at 5. Because I wanted to do theatre. I feel like everything in this list has a backstory to it. I'm sorry, this is gonna be so long. Learn a dance on YouTube. I've been doing that a lot. So many schools are doing Instagram live streams, or Facebook live streams, or Zoom classes, or putting things on YouTube. And that's like, if you wanna learn how to dance, that's the time, because you have a lot of time in your hands and everyone's putting online classes for free. So go ahead and do it. On a scorpion, a needle. Do something that will keep you moving, because if you're like me and you're stuck and housebound, you need to move, or else you will freak the hell out. Discover new YouTube channels. We tend to watch always the same people, at least I am that person. And so many people are starting YouTube channels now, like me, because they have absolutely nothing to do, or because they have absolutely nothing to do. And so many other people already started it, but you never found out about them. And the next option is create a YouTube channel, like yours truly. Discover new songs. I find one album that I like and I play it for 5 months, and then I start a conversation with someone about music, and I don't know anything that's come out the last 5 months because I've only listened to that album. And then I found a new one that I like, and I spent 7 months on it, and I never know new songs. And that makes out for some very awkward social situations. So discover new songs and make new playlists for yourself. Do Instagram tags and challenges. Usually I find them pretty boring and unnecessary because I like seeing Instagram for the pictures. I'm a photographer, and I do like seeing photography and travel photography and all that kind of stuff. So when tags happen, I'm like, do we really need that? But now, yes, we do need that, and I've done so many this past few days. Speaking of Instagram, you could also plan your feed ahead, which I like to do, and then I never follow it. I go on preview and I put photos that I want to put because I like my feed to look good, and then I just give up and my feed's a mess. Or you could revamp it, which I really want to do. I want to change my highlight covers, my bio. I actually thought I'm gonna start by changing my profile picture, and I did that yesterday. So we can wait for like a month or 2 until I'm finished doing everything that I want to do, and it's literally like 3 things. And you could recreate pictures, which I have a lot of fun with. I like taking selfies, and I don't really have a lot of ideas. So trying to recreate other people's pictures is really fun. I try to do that. I usually fail, but make your own photo shoot. Just get yourself dressed up, which is very important, because we're changing from your daytime pajamas to your nighttime pajamas. And I know you're doing that because I am, and I feel like everyone is. And if you're not, why? Get dressed up, put makeup on, do your hair, put a nice outfit on. Go get some pictures, like create your own photo shoot. If you know how to do makeup, which is not my case, try to perfect it. Try to follow a tutorial on that new thing that you've never done before, or follow many tutorials on things that you've been trying to learn for a while. And if you don't know anything about makeup, you could try and learn something about it, and then you can teach me. Learn a new hairstyle, or paint your nails, learn magic tricks. That's actually something that I loved doing when I was a kid. It was actually very dangerous now that I think back on it. I really don't know how to do that anymore. Organize your room, which is not fun, but if your room's a mess, it's gonna feel awful. It's nothing like coming in your room and it's all fresh and tidy and your bed sheets feel clean and all of that. You can make a mess 5 minutes later, I don't mind. You probably will, because I know I do, but having it tidy for like 5 minutes feels amazing. Organize your phone. I like adding my apps to different folders. Clean out your phone. While you're editing your apps and putting them into folders or doing them in alphabetical order, organizing them at colors, or do whatever you want to do with your phone. Clean it out. Clean out your camera roll, clean out your apps and delete apps that you don't use anymore, and just free up some space. And you could also clean out your wardrobe and get rid of everything that you don't wear anymore, that doesn't fit or that you don't like or that you really just don't wear. While you're at it, maybe you can get a shirt that you don't like and customize it. I love adding glitter to myself. I love tie-dyeing stuff. I really want to tie-dye my denim jacket. You can sell some clothes online. There's Depop, Spock, Vinted, and that's the only 3 apps that I can think of, but I'm pretty sure there are more. If you're gonna be stuck at home, might as well make some money out of it. If you can't leave the house, go cycling. I don't know how to ride a bike and I can't leave the house, so that's not something that I'm doing, but it's something that I wish I could do. I can't go outside and I don't have a garden or a driveway, so my nephew and I usually go to our little outdoor space, which is like this big, and we sit there and eat fruit every afternoon to get some sun in and feel like we are actually having a picnic. We take BuzzFeed quizzes, which is definitely not something that we do on a daily basis anyway. Or you could get ahead of school. That's probably the most boring idea that I have, or maybe that's not something that you want to do. But if you think of it that way, you're out of school for like 2 weeks. You might as well get ahead of work, because when you get back to school, you don't really need to spend that much time on that work because you already know it anyway. So you have time to do other stuff that you actually like, and you won't be all stressed out and going crazy like I did my whole school life. Do you know how you just cleaned out your wardrobe and you just sold your clothes online and now you have some space? You can find some new clothes online, or you could do it like me and just go online and wish list stuff and not buy anything because you're broke as hell. But at least you know, like, if you need a new play suit or whatever, you know that you found one before that you really liked and you can just go there and finally buy it. But be very careful, because I tried to wishlist a ukulele and I actually ended up buying it. My mom's credit card, I'm just waiting for her to find out and kill me. You could try and pull an all-nighter. And I say try it, because I don't know why. After I was 15, I could never do that. It hits 2 in the morning and I'm out. Start a diary or create a bucket list. You could plan a trip. It might be a trip that might never happen, but if you have everything planned out, maybe you have the time and the money to go somewhere one day and you have the whole thing planned out, you don't need to do any work except booking it. Just video chat with your friends or play online games with your friends. Friends and I would play Gartic and Spots and the Jackbox TV ones. They're actually supposed to be played in person, everyone on their own phones but in person, but we had to improvise. You can also play phone games. Favorite phone games are Simpsons Tapped Out, Fruit Ninja, and Ninja. Make Pinterest boards. Or, if you're like me and you have many but they're a mess, organize them. Make a movie night with your family. You will probably spend so much time trying to decide what to watch that you're going to spend like 12 hours in one movie. Make a collage wall. Annoy the hell out of the people you live with, because honestly, that ends up being fun, especially if they try to annoy you back. Or you can try and take an IQ test. Honestly, every single type of online test you can think of, just take it. If you do makeup a lot, chances are that you haven't washed your brushes in a while, so go ahead and do it for God's sake. Declutter your email and unsubscribe from all those spams. I do it a lot and somehow they always find their way back to me. Try Disney bounding outfits. I've actually been trying to musical bound outfits. I haven't found much success. Same note, you can try planning out outfits. I've been stuck at home for so long now that I've planned out every single outfit that I'm gonna wear for the first week. Can you tell I'm desperate? Write a song or a story or a poem, or maybe try scrapbooking. Perform a musical in your room or a film that you like. And that totally doesn't come from experience. I definitely do not do that every night. You can do a domino trail, especially if you have kids at home. They're gonna love it. You're gonna spend so much time doing it so you can fall down in 2 seconds. But you're not gonna be bored while you're doing it. And you can make really cool videos. I see a lot on TikTok and Instagram and they're actually really fun. I'd let you know from editing here that video is getting too long. I'm at 9 minutes and I'm not even halfway, so I'm dividing it into 2 parts. So this is part 1 and I'm gonna upload the part 2 soon.